Hello, Jumbo, Salam. My name is Evelyne Elohart. I'm originally from Côte d'Ivoire. I have a degree in journalism and radio broadcasting. In 1997, I was sent to Rome, Italy, to work as a journalist for the Vatican Radio. While there, I obtained a master in social communication. Currently, I'm a doctoral student at Gonzaga University in the School of Professional Studies. My interests are in servant leadership, immigrant integration, and women leadership. I joined the Jesuit Convent's Higher Education at the Margins project as a graduate assistant almost a year ago. I bring my cultural expertise, some years of teaching, and 6 years of experience working with African refugees in Oregon. Most of the families I work with came from the Kakuma camp. As an online tutor, I support both the instructors and the students. I observe all the classes, and I post a comment to the student or to the instructors. I receive emails from the students who need more help with their work and from the instructors who need my insight on a specific issue. In this bridge course video, I would like to share 3 things with you. 1, on building relationship. 2, embracing uncertainty. And 3rd, what I call visible and invisible reward. Building relationship. I share a book entitled Ubuntu, an inspiring story about an African tradition of teamwork and collaboration by Stephen Ludin and Bob Nelson with a JCM faculty. And I will recommend that you take a look at it. In South Africa or in Côte d'Ivoire, the greeting itself is a ritual. So for instance, in South Africa, when 2 people meet, the first person will say, Sawabona, which means I see you. The second person will reply, Sikoma, which means I am here. And with this simple exchange, they bring each other into existence. For it is believed that a person is a person only through human connection, through recognition of one another. And this ancient African philosophy come to life in a spirit of Ubuntu. So for me, we are brothers and sisters traveling this earth together. Brothers and sisters traveling the GCM journey together. And in the book, the authors illustrate very well the connectedness of the community members when they write, when one is poorly fed, all are malnourished. We are all in this journey together, forming our own village. We African students thirst for great education. At an early age, we are taught that receiving an education is one of the keys to open the door to a better tomorrow. We admire and respect the teachers. Studying in the American system has been a paradigm shift for me, as well as for many of your students in both the Kakuma camp and the Zaleka camp. We are now taught that we are also teachers and that our instructors are also learning from us. Once I embraced that new reality, I saw a new me coming out of the sacred forest, like at the end of an initiation ceremony. I saw the student teacher that I have become. I have seen in a short time how several students have transformed. They gain confidence, they build relationship with their colleagues as well as with their instructors, and at the end of the class, they talk about staying connected. They cherish the small gift and the note they receive from the instructors. I have also seen how the experience transformed the instructors. The one that did not know about Africa because they haven't been there before, and the one that even visit one country like Ethiopia, find that the journey is an amazing experience, and they can carry it on to the next endeavor. The second element is embracing uncertainty. In any adventure, I think we need a dose of uncertainty. And in this journey, I have seen how instructors and students responded. When we had a power outreach in a camp, and the instructor did not receive on time the student assignment, they waited patiently. The site coordinator sent out an email to the group a day later. And when the instructor did not see the weekly assignment on the board Sunday afternoon, one instructor volunteered to post the assignment. So instructors exchanged tips and had Skype meetings in order to support better the student and each other. And the students were involved also in finding solutions and resolving issues like how to better support the student who missed class because he has malaria, or what to do when a classmate doesn't respond to a post. So we are so used to receive a reply when we send out emails that when several of the students did not reply to the instructor emails, we were puzzled. I had to ask myself why they are not replying. I posted a note to the student and one of them told me that they did not know they needed to respond. How I interpreting silence changed from that moment on. I engaged in dialogue with them and told them explicitly that I'm expecting a reply from them, and the instructor did the same thing. Another uncertainty is time. The time difference invited us to work outside our usual schedule. At the beginning, I was trying to fit the JCM project into a box, let's say a square one. I then realized that I had to go back to my African way of using time. As an interpreter, I switch from one language to another when I work with my clients. And in this JCM project, I constantly switch lenses from my African lenses to my American lenses. And pretty soon, you will be switching lenses too. You will be switching from your Regis lenses to the JCM lenses. By embracing uncertainty, I learned new things and the journey became more enjoyable. And now let us talk about the visible and invisible reward. We tell our stories to share with you the event that happened into our life and to create communion with you. The refugee stories are very rich. The student will open their heart and their mind. This is where I see the Jesuit education at work. The education of the whole person. Instructor also shares some of the stories with the students. It makes us feel a sense of community. As an African immigrant, a newcomer to this country, I felt uncomfortable when people asked me about my story. I did not want them to listen to my story unless they were committed and willing to share their own story. So the stories share our rewards because they build communion. So now we talk about the grades. Of course, those are the reward for the students. But we saw that the instructors start exchanging tips on how to better grade their students because they realized that they couldn't grade them the way they grade other students who are here on site. Several instructors find creative ways to grade the students based on their progress. So that was really a great experience, a great learning moment. Another reward is the recognition. I melted when I received the student post or email thanking me for the support and how I motivated them. One of the students wrote to me, "Thank you so much for your time. I will call you Auntie Evelyne if you prefer Sister Evelyne." I laughed, and the special note from the student made my day, and it will also make your day. The JCM experience is stamped in your heart, and it will remain with you. And thank you so much for your presence in this awesome journey with us. Blessings to you, and Asante Sana.